Feel like I finally let my years of dating frustration finally out. Like, I felt like I've been trying to spend years, like the whole healing fiasco, just to bring that back up. Like, I felt like, okay, if I try to fix the way I feel about things, if I try to do this action or whatever, that I will finally get closer to having a secure attachment style or whatever. And like, I didn't just realize just how limiting that has been when I just wouldn't use my voice. And I realized, and there are many times in the past where I have actually used my voice and I actually was accepted for that or got what I wanted. Like, I literally just said however the fuck I was feeling. I didn't, and the thing is that I just didn't care. I didn't care about the result. And because of that, because there wasn't that subconscious pressure, I was able to just be myself without filtering it through some type of mask or style or phenomenon or whatever all that psychology stuff likes to teach you. And I'm someone that is super, I'm super interested in psychology. Like, it's just like one of my special interests. But that shit can really fuck up with your head when it comes to as you try to find yourself, because I feel like I'm at a point where it's like I'm coming back to myself. And today I finally was just like, you know what, I don't give a fuck if it seems irrational or whatever. I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I'm gonna say. Like, that's one thing that these videos have been teaching me, is that my voice is valid. I'm not so-called crazy, and I don't need to necessarily filter myself. And if I'm filtering myself out of fear of rejection or feeling like I'm not quote-unquote healed enough or good enough for this type of thing, then quite frankly it is not for me and I don't fucking want it. I am willing at this point. I'd rather risk everything and risk rejection or whatever if I know I can have inner peace and be the person that I am at the end of the day and always come back home to myself, because that is something that no one can rob from me. And to kind of tie into why I'm rambling about this and why it means a lot to me, I know a few weeks ago I was posting videos about how I was just going out on regular dates, in between semesters. And so there's one person, out of all of the dates, there's one person that I actually kind of was vibing with, and I kind of liked him, And I think weeks went by, we haven't really spoke. He didn't text me back, so I didn't really care. I didn't mind it. It wasn't something that I was just it doesn't bother me, because I'm just you know what, I liked him, but it was one date, whatever. And so he randomly texted me a few days, yesterday or 2 days ago. He was just hey, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to answer you back. I was caught with the flu and whatever. And I was just you know what, that's pretty cool. I can understand that. And in the back of my head, I'm just you could have communicated that. It's been I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks. But like I said, I honestly pretty much forgot about the date and all of that, because it just is what it is. I understand that a lot of interactions are transient. But and then he was just let's still hang out, let's get together. And I was just you know what, sure. And so we presumably were gonna hang out today. Mind you, this man did not contact me at all, and I was the last to text him, so I didn't want to you know what, I was kind of just let it go. Did not text me at all. And I was just you know what, I was just so frustrated. I was so freaking frustrated. And I wasn't necessarily frustrated at him per se. I was frustrated at the fucking pattern, at this dating pattern. And I was just you know what? I literally just I did not give 3 fucks. And I literally just texted this man out of nowhere. Fuck you. I'm fucking tired of dating. And I'm fucking tired of dating men who just are not communicative, who lack integrity, lack follow through, is not telling me what's going on, sending me mixed signals. I'm fucking tired of it. And honestly, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck if I sound crazy right now. And I'm just, I'm letting out my years of frustration out on this, because it's not okay. I'm allowed to feel how I feel, and I don't give a fuck if it makes me look a certain way or whatever. I deserve to fucking feel it. And this man literally texted me back. He was just giving me because he was oh, my pictures were looking really good, and I should look like that, like the outfits that I was wearing in the pictures. I should wear similar outfits again when I go out on dates with him in the future. He was if he, because he mentioned that he was still interested in me, even after I told him all the shit that was on my mind. I was just like, this man literally missed the whole mark, missed the whole point, literally just tried to rewire, trying to redirection. I'm forgetting the word for it right now. The whole conversation and about my appearance. And I'm like, sir, no, you're emotionally inept. Delete my number. I'm not doing this. And I felt like that's the thing, because I allowed myself to be unfiltered and raw and let my feelings actually kind of guide my actions in a way that I felt empowering to me at the moment. Literally felt like I needed to just fucking release and let that out. It was like it dodged a bullet. And I was just like, oh my God, like, I'm so glad that, you know, it didn't go past the first date, because this is literally what was in your head. Like, you completely missed the mark. And like, literally, I've been so frustrated for years. Like, you know, it's like, okay, like, if you're not interested, or if you are, like, fucking say it. Like, it is, like, I'm tired of, like, you know, okay, like the one daters or whatever, and it just gets so frustrating. It's just like, sometimes you really just can't do it. Like, I can't deal with the like lack of communication, and in a way it'd be making me feel self-conscious about myself. And it's just like, I don't deserve to feel that way, and quite frankly, I feel that way for a reason. And I'm not going to try to paint it as me being this X, Y, and Z. I'm not enough, I'm not like adequate. And I'm just like, no, I'm not going to fucking feel that way. It's like, the reason why I feel that way is because I've been so used to, for years, bottling up everything inside of me instead of fucking lashing out or letting people fucking know how they're making me feel. And I'm allowed to be affected by shit that's happening to me. I am. And I don't give a fuck if it looks healing or whatever. I am allowed to just be me. And I feel like that's just one thing that I just need to get out today. Like, I'm tired of this whole narrative that, you know, I gotta present myself in a certain way. Like, no, I am allowed to be a bitch. I am. And I enjoy that. Like, I don't care. You know what? If it makes me look, like I said, if it makes me look quote unquote crazy, I'm gonna go for it. Because at least I am best friends with my voice. I'm becoming best friends with her. And she deserves that. She deserves space.